Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to day number 4. Yes, day number 4, week 16, spring 2024 of our journey together. That's day number 4, week 16, spring 2024 of our journey together. And it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's class. Today is Thursday, the 25th of April. Let's add up properly. 2024. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is questions involving, questions involving geometry, constructions. Questions involving geometry constructions. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off with bisecting of an angle again. So examples. Where is Naya?
Yes, sir.
Are you finishing the 2020 paper?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what number you on?
I think I'm on number 13.
Number 13. And Rashawn, how about you?
I was just about to ask, you want me to start paper 2020, right?
Yeah, I do.
2020 or 2022?
2020.
Already did 2022.
Yeah, 2020.
2020?
Yes.
Yes.
You still have the PDF?
I think I downloaded it. Hold on.
Okay.
For a second.
How about one?
I'm on number 15.
15, okay. And I forgot, one to send the thing. I just remembered when I was in my other class. I'm gonna send it after class.
That's all.
My apologies for that. And who else? Should be.
Yes, sir. I have it.
You have it? Okay. Summer, where's Summer? Summer, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Did you finish the paper that I sent you?
No, sir. I'm finishing it up now.
What number you on?
I'm still on number 16.
There's a trig question that I did in there. This was 2020, right?
Yes, sir.
There's a trigonometry question that I did where it's supposed to be 14 over 3.5 instead of 3.5 over 14. Look at that and make the correction for me, please. Instead of using opposite over adjacent, I put the adjacent over the opposite. So please correct that one. I think that's the trig question. So make sure I correct that before you send that one.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any other questions on the other questions that I have on that?
No, sir.
Okay. How about the simultaneous equation on that?
I understood it and I made sure to write it down in steps.
Okay, that's good. And I think that's all we're supposed to be doing that stuff until Jasmine come. Okay, so draw. So example number 1, we're gonna say draw angle. Draw a 120-degree angle. Right? Label it QRS. Then the next thing we're gonna do is we want to bisect the angle QRS. QRS. I'm gonna bisect that angle. So you wanna label it. So you wanna label the angle QRS, and then we wanna bisect it. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Now China, when we use the word bisect, right? When we use the word bisect, what do we mean? We say bisect.
To cut in half.
To cut in half. Very good. So what am I looking at? Geometry. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Okay, so we want to draw an angle that is 120 degrees in measure. So let's go ahead and so draw an angle, draw a 120-degree angle, label it QRS. Then we want to bisect that angle. So let's first draw it. In order to draw it, we're going to use a protractor and a ruler. So let me make some space for this angle. So I'm going to start here. I need you all to draw this angle for me. This is going to be angle QRS. All right. So this is going to be, we're going to put this right here. So this is R, and this is S. And then we're going to start at this point, and then we got to draw an angle that's 120 degrees. So 120 would be here, 120. Give me one moment, please. One moment. Where is Zaria? Zaria, are you there? Zaria, can you hear me? Where's Zaria? No, she's not in yet. Okay, so by the way, this is 120 degrees. If you look carefully, you can see that this is it's a little bit off. Let me put it exactly on 120 right there. Okay, so this is 120 degrees, right? And the way we measure it, let me just show you. We start at 0. This is going to be 0, then 10, then 20, then 30, then 40, then 50, then 60, then 70, then 80, then 90, then 100, then 110, then 120, right? So this is going to be 120 degrees. And so that's what we have right there. So that is 120 degrees. Now, the next thing that we want to do is we want to actually draw a line so that we could have this angle. So we have, so it's going to be 120 degrees. It's going to be right there. So this is 120 degrees. Let's measure it again to see. If you look carefully, right? This is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, and 120. So this is indeed 120. You know, 110, 115, oh yeah, 120. So this is definitely 120, right? And so if we look carefully, this is going to be, we're going to actually call this Q. So this is Q. So now if an angle measures 120 degrees, when we bisect it, China, what should be the split on either side?
60 degrees.
60 degrees, very good. And so in order to bisect this, what's the name now? in order to bisect this, Angel, do you remember how to bisect an angle? Remember? Where's Angel? Angel, can you hear me? Where's Angel? I cannot hear from Angel. Let me ask. Malik. Where's Malik?
I'm here, sir.
Do you-
Excuse me.
Come on, Malik. Malik, come on, man. Cannot be
I'm
burping on
sorry,
live,
sir.
man. You cannot be doing that, man. Do you remember how to draw an? Do you remember how to bisect an angle?
Yes, sir. By now we would draw an arc.
Very good. We would draw an arc. So let's draw an arc here. This is gonna be like this. So we're gonna draw an arc like this, and the arc is gonna cut the two rays that we have made. So this is the arc right there. This arc is gonna cut the two rays. All right. What's the next thing that we're gonna do? Malik.
Then we draw a arc in front of the existing arc.
Very good. So after we already drawn this arc, we're gonna come at this particular position, and then we're gonna draw another arc. Let me put this in red. We're gonna draw another arc. Oopsies. So let me put this up some more. We're gonna draw another arc, and the arc is gonna come up here. Right. That's the arc that we're gonna draw right there. And then we're gonna come on the other side, right, Malik? On this side,
Yes, sir.
and then we're gonna draw another arc, right? And this arc is gonna come right there. All right, now we have to make the first one longer. So let's do that. And this is gonna be, oopsies. This is gonna be like this. All right, now after we already have the arcs drawn, right? Malik, what are we gonna do since we already have the arcs drawn?
Then
We already have the
we're gonna
arc
draw-
drawn from here, and then what are we gonna do now?
we're gonna draw a line from the vertex to bisect the two arcs.
Very good. We're gonna draw a line from the vertex to bisect the two arcs. So we're gonna go. What grade are you in, Malik?
8, sir.
Grade 8. Okay. So we're gonna draw a line. Are you taking the BJCs this year?
No, sir. I'm taking them in grade 9, sir.
Taking them in grade 9. Okay. So we're gonna draw an arc. This. Just like this, so that we can have that. Good. So now we're gonna draw a line from here to here so that we can be able to bisect this particular angle. So we're gonna draw a line right there to be able to bisect it. So we're gonna draw a line from the vertex that connects to this point. We're gonna draw a line straight through it. And what do we call that line, Malik, that goes directly in the middle? We call that line
The bisector, sir.
the bisector. Very good. We call it the bisector. So we're gonna draw a line from R all the way that goes directly in the middle, like so. And this is called the bisector. And so what that means is this angle, you can mute your mic now. This angle is what is, this is the bisector. So this right here is the bisector. Right. Oh, no, I don't want to use this. They're all joints. So this line that we have is the bisector. Let me move this. So this is what we call the bisector. So the bisector is going to be that line that cuts the angle directly in half. Right, so that's the bisector. And that's how we bisect. That's how we bisect an angle. Okay. All right. Now we can check if we bisected it properly, because if we look carefully, if we bisected it properly, each like from this point to this point should measure 60 degrees. And as you can see, from 0 to this green line, that's 60 degrees, all right? And then from this green line to 120, that's another 60 degrees. So we know we bisected it properly. And so we have 60 degrees on this side. This is 60 degrees. And then we have 60 degrees on this side. This is also 60 degrees. All right, so 60 degrees on the right, 60 degrees on the left. And this is how we bisect an angle. Let me know if you all understand how we bisected the angle. Again, let me know if you understand how we bisected.
Yes, sir.
Jevin, Chai,
Yes, I.
Malik, Olivia. That's only with 4 persons. The rest of you, please let me know if you understand how we bisected it before I have to call you out. I'm asking the class, do you understand how we bisected this angle? And you have to answer me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you go over it again, please?
Yes, sir.
Nia, Navia, says she want me to go over it. Aliana, do you understand how we bisected it? Where's Aliana? Anna from Aliana. Ashane? Where's Ashane? I'm not hearing from Ashane. Where's Joseph? Joseph CJ, do you understand how we got this? How we bisected this angle?
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's good. Where's your sister?
Oh, that's true.
Please tell her to come inside the class. Kmar, do you understand this? Where's Kmar?
No, sir. Can you explain it, please?
Okay. And so Nivea and Kmar needs me to explain this again. How about Kyle? Kyle, do you understand this? Where's Kyle? Kyle,
Yes, sir.
you understand?
Yes, sir. Understand that, sir.
Okay. So what we do is, let me explain it again. The first thing that we do is we go ahead and we, by the way, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna draw an arc. This arc right here cuts all 2 of the rays, right? That's the first arc. This arc cuts all 2 of the rays, right? That's the first arc that we draw. It cuts all 2 of the rays, right? That's the first arc that we drew, right? Then what we did, Nivea and Kmar, we came to this next point, this point right here where this line intersects with the blue arc, and we came and we draw another arc right there. So we drew another arc right there. And then we came again to this point right here, to this particular point right there. And then we drew, oh boy. And then we drew, oops, I don't want to make another line. Oh. And then we drew another arc right there. So this is the next arc right that we drew. Then after that, we draw a line directly in the middle right here, so as to cut this angle in half. And so that this one is 60 degrees and that one is 60 degrees. Do you see that, Nivea and Kemar? Do you all see that? Nivea and Kemar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, so that's how we do that. I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. This is the first one. Where's Amari? Not Amari. Where is Ajani? Ajani, where's your work?
My son.
Okay, and who else don't send their work as well? All of you, please take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Let me see. Let me share my screen. Let me share it back. I want to put it on the PowerPoint. So that's how we bisect that angle. Put it right there. Okay, this is the bisection of QRS. All right. And so that's how you bisect this angle. Where is Zaria? Zaria, are you there? Where's Zaria? Zaria, are you there? Where's Zaria?
Yes, sir.
I posted inside the chat, the 2020 BGCSE paper 2 solutions. I know you're saying that you're doing the 22, so I need you to go ahead and write down the notes on the 2022 solutions for the paper 2, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. Jasmine, I resent the paper as well inside the chat. Yeah, I resent the paper. All right. All right. So we have, this is the bisector. All right, so let's do another one. So another example, right? I need all of you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there? Where's Akiro?
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes?
It's still right now, so I just arrived.
Did you send your notes from yesterday, Akiro?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I need you to send this one. Do you understand how we bisected this angle?
Yes, sir.
You do? You do? Okay, so I'm gonna do another one just to reinforce it for you. Okay, let's do another example. Another example so we get reps with this, and then we can go on to bisecting question, not bisecting questions, like questions, geometry questions on your exam. Let's do another one. It's number 2. So I need everyone to take a picture of their work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, I need you to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Nevaeh Wallace, where's Nevaeh Wallace?
Yes, sir.
Where's your notes from yesterday?
I sent it.
You sent your notes from yesterday, but I didn't see you send the notes from Monday and Tuesday.
I sent it on Tuesday.
Let me check your work. Let me see. Okay, I see Tuesday. Okay. What happened on Monday?
I wasn't here.
You wasn't here on Monday. All right. I'm gonna send you the notes for Monday. Make sure you have them by the time you come on this class on Sunday, okay?
Yes, sir.
As for today, I need you to focus on getting these notes down before we move on, okay? You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So number 2 says draw a 140-degree angle and label it SMP. And then we want to bisect the angle SMP. All right. So let's go ahead and, by the way, let me put this inside the chat for those persons who are still working on it before we move on to the other one. And if you know how to do it, if you have a protractor and a compass and everything, you could also do it on your own. You don't have to wait on me. But if you do not have it, then you can wait on me if you don't know how to do it exactly. Okay, so let's go ahead and construct this particular angle. We're gonna actually draw the angle and then we're going to bisect it. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have, we're gonna clear our drawings and then we are going to, let me restart this. All right, so we want to, remember the instruction says to the instruction says that we want to I draw an angle of draw a 140-degree angle, label it SMP. Then we want to bisect the angle SMP. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and draw this angle. The first thing that we need to do is we need to draw a line. So the line is gonna go, let's do it right now. So we're gonna draw this line. We're gonna draw our first ray. All right. We're gonna draw this ray like so. And we're gonna call the ray. What we're gonna call the ray? How are we gonna name it? What we have to name the ray? What we have to name the ray? Remember, we trying to draw.
MP.
Very good. We're gonna name it MP. We're gonna name it MP. Thank you, Samantha. Gonna name it MP. All right, now we need to draw the angle. What's the measurement, Samantha, of the angle that we're gonna draw? What's gonna be the measurement of it?
140.
Very good. It has to be a 140-degree angle. And so we're gonna go right here at 140, and then we're going to place a dot right here on 140. And this is 140, so we're gonna put a dot right there. Wait, let's go, yeah, right there for sure. So that's 140 degrees. 140 degrees, we have to draw that angle. Myla, did you send your work? Where's Milo? And then we're gonna go from this particular point, right, all the way to here. And then we're gonna label this, Samantha, what are we gonna label this one?
S.
We're gonna label it S. Yeah, we're gonna label it S. And then we're gonna put an arrow here, right now. And so if we go and take our protractor, right, and actually measure this angle, this is 0, this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. And so we see that this is exactly 140 degrees. Again, this is 135, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 140. And so this is definitely 140 degrees. And so that's what we have. So that's 140 degrees. And so now what we want to do is they said we want to bisect it. So Samantha, I need you to walk me through how we're going to bisect this angle.
We're gonna put a needle on M and draw arc.
You're gonna draw an arc, very good. Is the arc gonna cut both rays or just one ray?
Both.
Very good, it's gonna cut both rays. So you're gonna draw it below and above, right? Where's Kiajane? Kiajane, are you there? Where's Kiajane? Kiana from Kiajane. Kiajane, are you there? Is she even here today? Kiajane, where's your notes? I need you to send me your notes. Kiajane, I need you to send me your notes. Take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp. I don't know what's taking you so long. So like you said, Samantha, we're gonna draw an arc, cutting both rays, this ray MP and this ray SM, right? What are we gonna do next? What are we gonna do next, Samantha?
Then we're gonna go on the MP line right there, intersect.
Yeah. So
And
we're gonna
draw
go. We're gonna go where this arc intersects the ray MP,
Yes.
and then we're gonna do.
Draw another line on top of the first arc.
Very
Draw
good.
an arc on top of another arc.
Very good. So we're gonna draw an arc, like so. Right. So use your compass, and you're gonna draw this arc. Right. And then what we're gonna do after that?
Then we're gonna go on the other side, SM,
Okay, we're gonna go SM
and draw other arc intersecting.
and draw another. Okay, so we're gonna draw another arc intersecting this, so it's gonna be right there. Okay. So we took our compass and we drew an arc that goes in this direction. Oopsies. We drew an arc that goes, this compass. This compass playing games, oh my goodness. Oh wow, we drew an arc that goes like this, right? And then we go into the ray SM, and we drew another arc that goes, that we could follow, and it goes in this direction, like this. And after that, Samantha, what are we gonna do in order to bisect it?
And we're gonna get our ruler and draw a line in between.
Very good. We're gonna get our rule and we're gonna draw a line directly in the middle, right?
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna draw a line that goes directly in the middle, like so. And we're gonna adjust this such that we have a line that goes directly in the middle. And then we're gonna draw a line straight through it, right?
Yes, sir.
What do we call this line that goes directly
The
through it?
bisector.
Call it the bisector. Very good. And so we're gonna draw a line starting from here, all the way straight through, just like that. And we call this line, we call it the bisector. Call it the bisector. So this is the bisector. So we call this the bisector. All right, let me know if you all understand how we got this answer. Let me know if you understand how we bisected this. Let me know if you understand.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Great.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
China.
Yes, sir.
Aaliyah. The rest of you, I need to know if you understand how to do this. Please, if you
Yes.
understand, let me know.
Yes, sir.
Chai. Okay. That's only like 5 of you. I'm not hearing from Malik. I'm not hearing from
Yes, I understand.
how about Paul? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm not hearing from Akiro and I'm not hearing from Aliana. Neither am I hearing from Ashini. Do you all understand? Akiro, Ashini, and Aliana.
Yes, sir.
You do? Well, I need to hear you next time, Ashini. You have to answer me when I ask if you understand. You understand me?
Yes, sir. I did hear you.
Well, you have to be listening because I said that multiple times.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. So this is the next angle that we constructed. That we bisected. Oh, let us take a measurement of this, right? So if it's 140, right? If it's 140, that means that from 0 to this green line should be 70. A tad bit off here. And then from 70 to 140, it should be also 70. And so that means that on either side, we're gonna write 70 degrees. Right, so this is gonna be 70 degrees. Right, 70 degrees. All right. All right, I need you all to take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, I need you to take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp before we move on to the next question. All right, bisection. All right, so we have SMP. We have the bisect in the middle, and that's how we draw that. All right, please take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Who is using iPhone? I don't know who that is. iPhone, who is that? The person who has their name as iPhone, who that is?
Yes, sir.
Who's that? Also, Sabria.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Shazmin Moss, where's Shazmin Moss?
Yes, sir.
Is this your first day for this week?
No, sir.
You been there yesterday?
No, sir.
What day you been?
And I was here Monday and Tuesday.
Oh, you just didn't come yesterday.
Yes, sir.
It's interesting because I don't have no notes for you. Hello?
Yes, sir.
I don't have no notes for you for Monday and Tuesday. So what you be doing now?
I just be paying attention.
No, not paying attention. Not paying attention. Do you be writing down the notes?
No, sir.
Why not? You need to stop, you know. You have to write down the notes. How much times I can tell you the same thing, Jasmine? You have to write down the notes. Wait, are you gonna follow my instructions or not? Because if you don't want to follow my instructions, then you don't have to be here. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You have to follow the instructions. I've been saying write down the notes from Monday. So what you gonna do? Are you writing down the notes now?
Yes, sir.
What happened on Monday and Tuesday that you didn't write down the notes? What happened?
My phone overheated.
Yeah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you because I've been asking you for notes from Monday and Tuesday, and I still don't have them yet. So what you need to do is and you didn't even send me none for the day. Are you writing them down or are you just idling around?
I'm writing them down.
You have to write them down, Jasmine. Come on, man. I'm tired of talking about the same thing. It don't make any sense. If you come inside the class, you have to write down the notes. You need them so you can be able to study. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna send you the notes for Monday and Tuesday that you missed, so you could also write them down as well. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And make sure I write them down, man. Make sure I write them down. Come on, can't be lazy like that, man. Write down the notes. And that goes for not only Jasmine, that goes for all of you in there. If we're inside this class, you have to be writing down the notes. You can't just be sitting down there and doing nothing. That don't make no sense. You could do that somewhere else. You can't do it there. Okay, let's go ahead and actually look at some questions involving we're gonna be looking at some questions involving geometry. So Jasmine, I'm gonna send you the notes for yesterday and the days you missed that you don't have the notes.
Okay. Thank you.
And it's not okay. It's either yes or no. So I don't know where you get that from. I know I didn't teach you that.
Yes, sir.
So I sent you the notes for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Please write that down. But focus on what we're doing today. Then after class, you can write down them notes and send it to me. Make sure I send them to me.
Yes, sir.
Send them to me. You won't be able to finish all the night, so send them to me tomorrow. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we're gonna look at different questions that involve constructions, they come on your exam a lot. They come on your exam a lot, especially on paper 2. So we're going to be looking at some questions like that. And the thing about these questions is that they might ask you to form a triangle or something like that. Some like different stuff. So we're going to be looking at how we can, follow the instructions and actually, move forward with answering certain stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and so it's a bunch of them we could do. So we can start off with so let's start off with this one. That's a good one to start off with. This one says using a pair of compasses, pencil, and ruler only, construct triangle PQR with PS equals to 8 centimeters, PR equals to 10 centimeters, and angle PQR, so angle QPR equals to 60 degrees. All right, again, using a pair of compasses, pencil, and ruler only, construct triangle PQR with PQ equals 8 centimeters, PR equals 10 centimeters, and QPR equals to 60 degrees. All right, so let's do something like that. So let's write down, first of all, let's write down the question, and then let's do the question. So we could have it. And then after that, they want us to measure and write down the length of QR and then tell them the size of QRP. So I'm going to write this question now so I could have it for the other slide. So it says using, write this down for me, please, using a pair of compasses. So they're telling you that you're going to construct, right? Because you're going to use a compass. And by the way, if you do not have a compass and a geometry set already, you're going to need the compass and geometry set in your exam. So make sure buy a geometry set, or if you are not working, ask your parents to buy you a geometry set or someone you know. Using a pair of compasses, pencil, and ruler only, construct triangle PQR with PQ equals to 8 centimeters, PR equals to 10 centimeters, and QPR equals to 60 degrees. So write that down for me so we could be able to start it. So using a pair of compasses, pencil, and ruler only, construct triangle PQR with PQ equals to 8 centimeters, PR equals to 10 centimeters, and QPR equals to 60 degrees. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go back to our geometry site. By the way, this is a site that anyone could use. It's called Mathspad Co UK. It's a free site. You could practice geometry on this. If you do not have a geometry set yet. And you could also for those of you who have a geometry set, definitely you want to use your geometry set when you're practicing so you can get a feel of how to do it manually. So with this one, they ask us to use a pair of compass, draw, construct triangle. Oh, so that means that we're gonna construct a triangle. That's very important. So we're constructing a triangle here. They're saying PQ is 8 centimeters. Now PQ is going to be the base. That's going to be the base. That's going to be the bottom one. So let's start off with PQ. Now remember that PQ has to be 8 centimeters. And so let's go ahead and do that. This has to be 8 centimeters. Now if you're doing 8 centimeters, you have to start at 0, right? And then you're going to end at 8 centimeters. So we're going to go from 0 to 8 centimeters like this, all the way to 8 centimeters, right there. And if we were to measure this, this is what exactly 8 centimeters, from 0 to 8 centimeters. And so what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna label this thing. So we're gonna call this, we're gonna label it 8 centimeters. So make sure I label that 8 centimeters, right? And then we're gonna have P on this side because it's PQ. We're gonna have PQ on this side. All right. Let me know if you're writing this down inside of your book. Again, let me know if you're writing this down in your book. Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So PQ is going to be 8 centimeters, right? Now, what they said about PR, PR is going to be what? 10 centimeters long, right? So PR is going to be 10 centimeters. In order for us to, this is very important. When you're doing what PR is 10 centimeters, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you do it with a compass. So we're gonna go take our compass. I wonder if our compass even could reach 10 centimeters. If it can't, I just have to change the number. Nope, it can't reach 10. It only can reach 9. So I'm gonna say that PR is 9 centimeters because my compass cannot reach all the way up to 10. So let's change this to 9. So I have to change it. Even though the question wanted 10, but yeah, my compass can't reach up to 10. I mean, it can, you know, but I don't want to teach it like that because, well, it can reach to 10. It can reach to 10. Okay, so because my compass is weird on this thing, like you're actually supposed to use your compass and, you know, lock it in and start there. But because my compass is off, like it's off like 1 centimeter, I'm just gonna increase this by, no, that still ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. No. So we just do 9. We just do 9. Let's just do 9. It's not gonna do. It's not gonna work. So we have to do 9 centimeters. So I'm gonna change it to 9 centimeters. So PR is gonna be 9 centimeters. So let's do that. So this is going to be, let me erase that. So PQ is 8. PR is 9 centimeters. All right. So 9 centimeters. So let's do that. So we have to measure exactly 9 centimeters. So this is going to be, I'm going to lock this in. So we lock this in. So this is what, 9 centimeters, right? So this is what PR. PR is 9 centimeters, which means that we have to move this. We have to go to P, right? And we have to go above, and we have to draw an arc for 9 centimeters, right? It has to be 9 centimeters, right? So we're going to draw an arc of 9 centimeters. Okay, so we draw an arc of 9 centimeters. Right, please notice that I'm using my compass to draw the arc for 9 centimeters. I'm not using my ruler to draw it. I'm using my compass to draw it of 9 centimeters. Okay, 9 centimeters. And then the next thing that they said is that angle QPR, which should that measure? Anyone can answer? Angle QPR, which should that measure? Angle QPR, which should that measure? Very good. It should measure 60 degrees. So angle QPR, so this is QPR. It should measure 60 degrees. When they say angle QPR should measure 60 degrees, they are referring to the angle in the middle, right? And what is the angle that is in the middle? That's what? Okay, one more. I need you all to talk to me, please, because I'm not talking to myself. Otherwise, we don't need to have class. So I'm going to ask it one more time. What is the angle that's in the middle?
60 degrees.
The angle that's in the middle is P.
60.
P. P is the one in the middle. Now, what measurement should angle P be? What measurement should angle P be? What should be its size? We know that P is in the middle, but what should be the size of angle P?
30.
No. It says QPR is 60 degrees. So when they say QPR, you have to look at the angle. What they're really talking about is the angle in the middle. That's the one that you're focusing on, right? And that's going to tell you how much angle P is going to be. So even though they have QPR, the letter that you're really interested in is the one that's in the middle, all right? That's the one that's going to be 60 degrees. So we have QPR, which is going to be 60 degrees. And so that means that we're going to come at angle P, and then that means that we're going to construct a 60-degree angle at P, right? So let's do that. So again, we're going to construct a 60-degree angle at P. So we have to do that. So I'm going to take this compass. I'm going to shorten it. I'm trying to remind me how to construct a 60-degree angle. Am I trying to construct a 60-degree angle at P? So how am I going to construct that, China?
We put the compass point at P and then we draw an arc like in the middle.
We draw an arc. Okay. Okay, so we draw this arc. Oopsies, I don't want to change it. So we draw an arc. What else? After we draw this arc, what else do? When we're trying to construct a 60-degree, after we draw this arc, what else we do?
Then we put the compass point at where the arc intersect the line PQ.
Put a compass point right there. And then what do we do after that?
Then we draw next arc.
Then we draw another arc, right? Then we draw another arc. Next, Ajani, what do we do? Because we're trying to construct a 60-degree angle. What are we going to do? Are we going to draw a line that passes through this point? Are we going to do that, Ajani?
No, sir.
Actually, yes, we're going to draw a line that passes through this point. Because remember, we're drawing a 60-degree angle. So we're going to draw a line that passes through this point. What are we going to use to draw a line, Ajani? A ruler or a compass?
Ruler.
A ruler, very good. So we're going to draw a line. And remember, please remember, the line should pass through. It should pass through, this line should pass through. It should pass through this particular red one, and it should cut this particular arc that's on top, right? It should touch it, not pass it, it should touch it. Because remember, it's supposed to be 9 centimeters in length. So we're gonna go right here and we're gonna draw a line. Remember, the line should touch this one up top, right? So when you draw that, it's gonna go up here. I mean, the line should touch this particular arc that's there. The reason why that line should touch that arc is because that arc, it represents 9 centimeters, which in PR is 9 centimeters. And so what I have to do first is let me increase this arc so that we can let me increase the arc, not the arc. Let me increase the line to let me increase the arc so that we can have more space where that line that we're about to draw could intersect that arc. So remember, it's supposed to be 9 centimeters. So I'm gonna come here and I'm going to make this 9 centimeters. Okay. So again, this has to be 9 centimeters. All right. So 9 centimeters. So I'm gonna go back here. I wanna make sure that this is longer because it's a little too short for me. Black. Let's go black. Is it black? Good. I want to make this longer. So it's longer. And so remember this arc is 9 centimeters. All right. And so now what I'm going to do is now I'm going to connect my angle, connect my vertex rather I'm going to connect the line from the vertex to this arc, and it must pass through this particular, because it has to be 60 degrees. So we're going to draw it straight through. Make sure I draw it straight through. Make sure it goes directly in the middle. Right there. And there we have it. So why do we want it specifically here, right? We want it specifically here because we want it to be 9 centimeters. And we want it to pass through this particular arc. Excuse me. We wanted to pass through this particular arc because we wanted to pass through this particular arc because we want it to be 60 degrees. And so we have P, and then we have this particular arc right here, and we draw the line straight through it. And so if we measure this, right, Samantha, if we measure this, what do you think we're gonna get? Let me measure it. Should be the measurement of it.
60 degrees.
It should be 60 degrees. Yeah, it should be 60 degrees. And it is 60 degrees. Just like how the thing said, QPR should be what? 60 degrees, right? Next, what's the next thing we're gonna do? We also have to,
Good day, Mr.
good day. We also have to make sure that, this line, the green line, how long should the green line be? How long should the green line be? How long should it be? Olivia, how long should the green line be?
9 centimeters.
It should be 9 centimeters. So we're gonna check if it's 9 centimeters to make sure that we are right. So this is going to be, should be 9 centimeters. If it's not 9 centimeters, then we have to do it over. So if you look carefully, oh boy, shaky. So okay, let's go up. You want to make sure that it's 9 centimeters. And if we zoom in, is it 9 centimeters? Let's go here. It looked like 9.1, eh? Little off. Let's go out. Let me increase this some more. So we get the nudge. Let's increase it a little bit more. Let's see. All right. Yeah, it is 9 centimeters. From 0 straight to 9 centimeters. Do you all see that? From 0 to 9 centimeters. Let me know if y'all see that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have to label it now, 9 centimeters. So this is going to be, we're gonna call this, let me move this and move that. So this is gonna be 9 centimeters. So we have 8 centimeters, and we have 9 centimeters. And we're gonna call this point. This is, we remember we drawing the angle QPR. So this point is gonna be what? A point R, right now. This is R. So this is QPR. Now remember, we have to construct an angle. So what side are we missing? We're constructing an angle. What side? I mean a triangle. So what side are we missing? We have this side, we have the next side, we're missing one more side, right? So we have to get our ruler and we have to draw a triangle, like complete the triangle like this. And so we have to complete the triangle and we have to make sure it's like this. All right. And we have to draw a line right here. Right? Do you all understand that? So inside of your books, make sure draw this line right down. All right. And so let's do that. So I'm going to use a black line. Move this. Move this. Let's go ahead and use a black line to draw a line right to connect. And there you have it. And so we have triangle RPQ. Exactly like how they told us. They said use a pair of compass and pencil and ruler only, construct PQR. What did we do? We did exactly that, right? The angle QPR has to be 60 degrees. So let's label that. It's supposed to be 60 degrees. So 60 degrees. All right. And this line has to be 9 centimeters because remember it says PR. So PR is 9 centimeters and PQ is 8 centimeters. And so this is how we construct this triangle. All right. Let me know if you all understand how to do this. Let me know if you all understand this.
Yes, sir.
Samantha, Chai,
Yes, sir.
Kyle,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Olivia. The rest of you need to
I
answer.
understand. I understand, sir. I understand.
Thank you, Malik. The rest of you need to answer. I'm not hearing from Akiro.
Yes, sir.
I'm not hearing from Ajani. I'm not hearing from
Yes, sir.
Kiajane and
Yes, sir.
Jasmine. Did you answer? Do you understand how we got this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Paul, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Tegan? Do you understand how we got this?
I kind of understand.
Kind of understand. What part are you getting confused on?
There's no part that I'm getting confused on. I think, I just need to see another example.
Need to see another example. Okay, no problem. Okay, go ahead.
Excuse me, Mr. McGee.
Yes, Kevin.
Can you send me the notes, please?
Yes, I can. I need Paul. Where's Paul?
Yes, sir.
I need you to explain how we got this triangle. So what's the first thing we did? We what? We draw the line what?
On the line P.
PQ, right? And according to the question, how long should line PQ be?
8 centimeters.
8 centimeters. By the way, if you finish with this, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, if you finish with this drawing, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need to see everyone's work, including Akiro, Ajani, Angel, and Jasmine Moss. Where's Sabria? Sabria, where's your work?
Yes, sir. I can send it now.
Okay. Do you understand this, Sabria?
Yes, sir. I think so.
Think so, okay. Darnik, where's Darnik? Darnik, I need to see your work. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and explain this. Paul, I was saying that what PQ is, what, how long is PQ, Paul?
8 centimeters.
8 centimeters. And we have to draw, and okay, so we know that's 8 centimeters, so use a ruler to draw that. And then after we draw that, what did we do? We went to PR, right?
Yes, sir.
How long should PR be?
9 centimeters.
9 centimeters. But in order to draw the 9 centimeters, what did we do? Did we take our ruler? Did we use our ruler to draw it?
Yes, sir.
Good. Did we put a compass on top of our ruler to extend it? Remember that?
Yes, sir.
Good. And then we draw an arc, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. After that, what did we do?
You measure it.
Not measure it. We drew a line from P to R, from P to this arc, right? The same arc. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. And then we constructed a 60-degree angle where at which letter? Q, P, or R?
R.
No, we constructed a 60-degree at what letter? Q, P, or R?
P.
P, very good. And so we constructed a 60-degree by drawing a red line, drawing an arc, coming at this particular one and drawing another arc. And then we drew the line there. And then we connected the last point to make the triangle, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need to see everyone's triangle. Again, I need to see everyone's triangle, including Akiro and who else? And Aliana, I don't see your work. And Angel, where's Angel? Angel, did you send in your notes? Kyle and Kmar. Kyle and Kmar, you all need to send your work. Okay, go ahead and take a picture of this and send it to me. This is a very simple drawing. You don't have to make this thing hard. All right, so. Okay, good. So we have, what we need to do is we need to, now the next question that they ask us after we're ready to do this is the next thing they said, measure and write down the length of QR. Measure and write down the length of QR. So let's go ahead and do that, right? Let's measure and write down the length of QR. QR is a line. So we have to measure and write down that length, QR. So let's go back to our diagram. And we need to measure the length. Oh, y'all can't see the screen. I'm sorry. Let me share my entire screen so this could be a smooth transition. So if you look here, they said measure and write down the length of QR. Did anyone actually use their compass and everything to draw this? Did anyone?
Yes, sir.
Samantha. Who else? Who else used their compass and everything?
I did.
I did.
Chai, Olivia. Okay, measure QR and tell me what y'all get when y'all measure it. Measure QR. For those of you who actually did the actual drawing. What you said? What you got?
9 centimeters.
9? You use 10? You use 10 or you use or you use 9? For PR. You use 9? Okay.
Yes, sir.
And you're saying QR is 9 too?
Correct.
I got 9 centimeters.
You got 9 too? Okay.
Yes.
Who else got 9? Olivia and
I did.
Aliana. Aliana, how come I'm not hearing you inside the class? What happened? Is your mic working? Hello, Aliana.
Yes, sir.
I'm saying I don't hear you inside the class when I ask questions. I'm asking, is your mic working?
Here and now.
Here and there, will you use it then? When I ask the question, you have to respond.
When I ask questions, well, not ask questions, when I answer, sometimes you just don't hear me.
Yeah, but I haven't been hearing you for a good while. And I haven't even seen the thing move to say that you attempt to answer. So you need to start answering questions, especially when I call on you. I call on you several times today. So you have to answer to your name, Aliana. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, make sure I answer to your name.
I got that.
You got 9?
No,
Thanks.
sir.
What you got?
I got 8.5 or whatever.
8.5? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting
I get an 8 something too. I
8
ain't getting the
something. You ain't
straight,
getting straight 9. Okay.
straight 9.
Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got like, I'd say this is 8. This is 8, right? So this is 8.5, 8.6.
I got 9.
You got 9? No boy, 9 is wrong. It
Mr.
can't be 9.
Petit,
Uh-huh.
so I had this exact same question on my mock exam for maths, and at first I did had 8. I had 8.5, and then when the teachers had to come in the class to answer some of the students' questions,
Uh-huh.
he said we had to make sure that when we're measuring the triangle, have to make sure, he said, to make sure that all of the sides are connected,
Mhm.
and also like using a correct ruler, because
Mhm.
some of the children's ruler wasn't like correct or something like that.
Well, the thing is that, remember, my question is different. I used 9. So I didn't use PR as 10. So if you use PR as 10, then you can get a different answer from me. I use PR as 9. So, and I'm getting, okay, if we look here carefully, I'd say this is, let me put this on different side. Let me come on this side. Oh man, I have to change this ruler all the way around. Golly. Okay, let me start out. Good. Let me start out. We could always check, like there's always a way to check, and there's like a, so, but just by observation, we can say that this is, okay, that's 0, and that's come down, and this is, oh my goodness, it's gonna be forever. I have to get the slope and all. Okay. Alian, you said you got 9 too? Where's Aliana? Oopsies. Nope. Okay, let's try this. And just a little more. All right, let's see. Okay, so if we measure it, this is 0. Yeah, I'm getting more like of a 8.5. Yeah, 8.5, 8.6, they're about. We could always check it. You could always use is this triangle calculator? Just go on triangle. So you go on triangle calculator, oopsies. There's this triangle calculator you could use. By the way, that has odds, and so just be careful of those odds. So here is 9 centimeters, here is 60 degrees. Here is, what is this? We're trying to figure out that thing. And here is 8. So what should it be? What should it be exactly? Yeah, we are right. It should be 8.5. So if you got like 8.54, somewhere around there, you are right. So it should be 8.5. Anyone got 8.5? Let me know if you got 8.5.
I did.
So,
Yeah, 8.5 is 8.5 is correct. Who did not get 8.5? Who did not get 8.5? Yeah, you need to check it. Do you see the reason why?
No, I'm trying to draw it over.
Trying to draw it over, okay. Okay, good. 8.5 is the correct answer for this one. And then they say they want us to measure the size of QRP. Now, if they say they want us to measure the size of QRP, they're referring to the angle in the middle, right? Remember I told you that once you see it like this, they're referring to the angle in the middle, like R. So they want this one in the middle. So we have to figure like what's the size of angle R, and let's measure that. So angle R is going to be, let's go to our thingy. Angle R is going to be interesting to measure because angle R is on top, right? So the way we're going to do this is we're going to adjust our protractor. And what we're going to do is we're going to put the protractor such that it's right here. And I want my base to start right there. Okay. And so what we have here is we're starting at 0. And we want to stop at the green line. So we're going to stop at the green line. So notice carefully, this is going to be 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. So this is on 54. Let's do it again. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54. Did you all see that? Do you all see it?
Yes.
That it's on 54?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Good. So the angle R is gonna be 54. Did anyone else get 54 when they measured it on their own? Did you get 54? When you measured it on your own? 54. No one got 54? Or y'all still measuring? 54 degrees. So it's gonna be 54 degrees right down. All right, let me just put a picture of this in the chat, and not in the chat, but in the PowerPoint. All right, so that's how we do something like this. All right. So how do we go ahead and answer the question? This, it says using a pair of compass and pencil and ruler, only construct triangle PQR with PQ equals 8 centimeters, PR equals 10 centimeters, and QPR equals to 60 degrees. The length of QR is 8.5 centimeters. The length of QRP is going to be 54 degrees. All right. So that's good. Let's go ahead and let's do another one, right? Because that's our first trial on that. Let's do another one. So this other one, I'm going to call this one, we're going to change up the letters. So we're going to say, and the numbers with it too. So we're going to say using, so we're going to do another one, right? So we're going to draw another triangle. So using a pair of compass, write this down for me, please. Using a pair, go ahead. Yes, Dion. Oh, put it inside the chat. Okay, let me put this inside the chat for you. All right. So this is the slide that we're supposed to be doing. This is the first one. This is its results. Oh, and by the way, let me put the completed one here as well. So this is the completed one. This is what we was drawing, this triangle. All right. So this one says using a pair of compass. Using a pair of compasses, pencil, and a ruler only. Construct construct PQR with PQ equal then to, let's say a PQ is 7 centimeters. Yeah, we can bring everything down. No, not PQR. We're gonna use PQR again. Let's use ABC, right? With BC equals into 7 centimeters. And AB equals to 8 centimeters. What else? And angle ABC is equal to 60 degrees. So we're gonna keep it at 60 degrees. So you want to keep it at 60 degrees. So using a pair of compasses, pencil, and ruler, only construct ABC with BC equals 7 centimeters, AB equals 8 centimeters, and ABC is going to be equal to 60 degrees. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is going to be that one. So let's go ahead and construct this one. It's very similar to how we did this one, so it should be relatively easy. Let me clear everything. And then back, let me just restart. Okay, good. So China, walk me through how we're gonna do this. What is going to be the first thing that we draw, China?
We have to draw a base, the ray for the.
Yeah, we have to draw the base or the ray for BC. So it's gonna be let's go ahead and do that. It's gonna be
Mr. Uti, we constructing an angle or triangle?
oh, we have to construct. Yeah, let me put that in. Construct. Let me put that in. That has to be there. So that's supposed to be a part of the question, right? So construct triangle. Triangle ABC. Now triangle ABC where BC is 7 centimeters. BC is 7 centimeters, AB is 8 centimeters, and ABC is 60 degrees. So that's what we have. So what we're gonna do is we have ABC is 7 centimeters, AB is 8 centimeters, and ABC is 60 degrees. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're gonna do BC is gonna be equal to 7 centimeters. So let's do that. BC is gonna be equal to 7 centimeters. So this is 0 to 7. So it's gonna be BC is gonna be 7 centimeters. So BC is 7 centimeters. So this is 7 centimeters right now. So 0 to 7. 0 to 7, BC is gonna be 7 centimeters. All right, so it's gonna be, we're gonna call this B. We're gonna call this C. And then we're gonna label it 7 centimeters. Again, make sure draw this for me. This is gonna be 7 centimeters. Good. Next, China, what are you gonna do?
We get the compass and we put it to 8 centimeters and then we draw an arc first.
Very good. An arc, and how much should that measure? So we get our ruler, right? Like you said. And because we're trying to draw AB, right? And AB is what, 8 centimeters? So we have to go here and we have to make sure I measure 8 centimeters right there. Good. Where's Kyle? Kyle, are you there? Where's Kyle? Kyle, are you there? Where's Kyle Williamson? I can't hear from Kyle. Kyle look like he dropped out. Ajani, are you there? Where's Ajani?
Yeah.
Is this 8 centimeters? Is the measurement 8 centimeters for this one?
Yes, so.
Good. How about you, Angel? Angel, can you hear me? I can't hear from Angel for some reason. Joseph, are you there? Where's Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Is this 8 centimeters?
It's what 8 centimeters.
Say it again.
It's what 8 centimeters.
It's 8 centimeters, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So 8 centimeters is what we have. And so we go from 0, right, to 8 centimeters. And it says A, that's what AB is supposed to be, right? So Bria, do you see that, right? 8 centimeters.
Pardon me?
Do you see the 8 centimeters that we have?
Yes, sir.
Now, what we're going to do with this 8 centimeters? Where are we going to put our point? What are we going to do?
You have to put it at the B.
Very good. We're going to put it at B. And then we're going to draw what?
An R.
Very good. We're going to draw an arc. Very good. That extends in this direction. Thank you. So we draw an arc at B. All right. How many persons understand it so far before we move on? Let me know if you understand it so far before we
I do.
on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. So we have that arc that's 8 centimeters in length. Right. I'm sorry. We have an arc that spans 8 centimeters from B. Let me draw it just like that. All right. Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there? Where's Akiro? Can't hear from Akiro. So we draw an arc that spans 8 centimeters from B. Next thing that we do is what? We're going to do what they say ABC. ABC has to be how many degrees? How many degrees should ABC be?
60 degree.
60 degrees, very good. And so we're gonna draw a 60-degree angle, right? So in order for us to draw a 60-degree angle, Dion, what should we do? To draw a 60-degree angle.
First, we have to put the compass on the point of B and construct a curve from in the middle of the the baseline. And then after that, we would put the compass on the line we created.
So we have the first draw an arc first, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. We have the draw an arc that intersects our first ray. By the way, let's make this one a ray, because this is an array. It's the ray BC, right? And then, oh no, we draw a line, so we can't make this array. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. I know what this is gonna do. Oh boy. I have to do it anyway. Okay, good. Okay, so I'm sorry, we have to draw what do I have to do? Let me I have to do the 8 centimeters again because the line left us. All right, so one moment. This is gonna be 8 centimeters. It should be 8 centimeters. So there we go. 8 centimeters. I lock this in and let me draw an arc again. Like Sabria told us. Draw an arc. Like we have that down. Now back to you, Dion. You're saying that we must, in order to draw the 60-degree angle, we must draw another arc, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where should this arc go?
You should go. First, you should place the compass on the baseline, like B, and then you would create the arc. And then after you create the arc, you would put the compass on the arc on the line where you created the arc. Then after that, you create the next arc.
Very good. So we draw another arc again, like so, right? And then after that, to make 60 degrees, what we gonna do?
Draw a line in between the middle of the arcs.
Very good. We need to draw a line in between or in the middle. So we have to draw a line in the middle. So we're gonna go from here, from this point, all the way to, are we gonna pass this arc or are we gonna just touch it?
Touch it.
Just touch it, right? And so we have this right now. And so this is 60 degrees. And so we're gonna let's measure it out, right? So this is going to be exactly, should be 60 degrees. Yep, just about. So this is 60 degrees. And so, and then this green line should measure how many centimeters should the green line measure? Based on our question. How many centimeters should the green line measure? Anyone can answer, don't be shy. How many centimeters should the green line measure? Olivia, I can't hear you if you're talking.
8 centimeters.
8 centimeters, very good. So we're gonna go from here. Oh boy, gotta get this in line. So if we look carefully, this is exactly 8 centimeters, exactly 8 centimeters. Nice. And so that means that, let's label this. That means that we're gonna label this one. We're gonna label it. What this? We're gonna label this one A. So this is A, B, C. We're gonna call the inside 60 degrees as it is. And then we're gonna label this line 8 centimeters. 8 centimeters. So 7 centimeters, 8 centimeters, right? Next, we have to just join it, right? So we're gonna join a line from here to here using a ruler. And this is gonna be our line. That connects it, right? Good, so this is the second time that we did this. Again, this is the second time that we did this. How y'all feel about it now? Do y'all understand it? Let me know if you understand how I got this answer.
I do.
I do.
Yes.
China,
Yes,
China,
sir.
Juan, Samantha,
Yes, sir.
Aliana, good. Who else? Do you understand how we got it?
Yes, sir.
Leon, Ajani. Akiro, where's Akiro? I need your notes, Akiro. Randisha. I need Sabria, do you understand? Malik, Kyle, Kemar, Kiajane, Kevin, do you all understand?
Excuse
Myla,
me, Mr.
Yes,
Petit.
sir.
Yes, sir.
go ahead, Tegan.
May I be excused, please?
Yes, we can. Go ahead,
Yes.
take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need you all to take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp, please. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Where's Mark? Mark, can you hear me? Where's Mark? Mark, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I asked if you understand it and you did not respond. And so you know what you're gonna do on Sunday, right? When you come on Sunday,
No.
you're gonna stress Chai out and you're gonna stress me out. That's what you do. That's what you plan on doing.
No, sir.
So I asked if you understand and you did not respond. What's happening? Do you understand what to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why didn't you respond and say that you understand? You have to respond, Mark. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm not talking to myself. I asked specifically if you understand, and you said nothing. All right, where's your notes, Mark?
I have my mommy phone right now.
Yeah. Are you writing down the notes?
Yes, sir.
I hope you are writing the notes down because when you come on Sunday, I need to see them. So make sure you have them written down. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Nevaeh Wallace. Nevaeh Wallace, where's your work? Nevaeh Wallace.
I sent it to you.
You sent this one? I'm talking about this particular one.
No, sir.
Yeah, you need to send it. What's taking you so long? It's just a triangle. This is not a bunch of words. So what's taking you so long, Nevaeh Wallace? You didn't even send the first one.
I did.
No, you sent the bisecting of angles. I mean the first triangle. You didn't send the first triangle.
I mean, Miss Petite, I can't hear you.
I'm not saying nothing.
Sorry.
All right. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Where is Chai? Chai, are you there? Where's Chai?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain how we got how we constructed this?
Yes, sir. First, we draw a line 7 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Then we put our compass to 8, and we draw a arc at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Then we set our compass again, more smaller than the other arc, and then we make a next arc.
Mm-hmm.
And then where the line and the arc intersects, we put our compass there and make another arc.
Mm-hmm.
Then we draw a line between those two arcs, and then we get 60 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, 60 degrees.
60 degrees, yes.
We measure the line and we get 8 centimeters.
Mm-hmm.
And then we draw the next line and we add A, B, and C.
Very good. Very good. The next questions that they want us to measure the length. So just like how let me go back to this particular one. They want us to measure and write down. So let's do this. Let's write this down. So the next part says measure and write down. The length of QR. So we have to do that. Have to figure out what that is. And it wouldn't be QR, right? It would be AC, right? Of AC in our case. And then we're gonna put the answer. So we have to measure that, right? The length of AC. And then we want to measure and write down the size of A, B, not A, B, B, I mean, the C, A, C, B, A, right? Measure and write down the size of CBA, and we have to give the answer for this one. we're measuring right down the length AC, and we're measuring right down the size of CBA. So let's go on this side. So we have to measure and write down the length of AC. The length of AC. What is the length of AC? Let's check it. What y'all get when y'all measure a length AC? Let me know. When you measure it out. Again, for those of you who measure it out, let me know if
I get 7.5
you
centimeters.
got 7.5. Okay. Anyone else?
7.4, 7.5.
7.4, 7.5. Okay.
I get 7.5.
7.5.
7.5. Okay. China, what you got?
I got 7.6 for some reason.
7.6. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Aliana, what you got? When you measured it? 7.5. And Olivia, what you got?
So going to see either 7.5 or 7.6.
Either 7.5 or 7.6. Okay. All right, around there. So if we look here, I start at 0 and I go down. Yeah, I'm at 7.5. That's what I got, 7.5. So the answer is going to be 7.5. So let me select this. This is going to be 7.5. So the answer is going to be 7.5 centimeters. 7.5 centimeters. All right. Naya, did you finish your thingy? Where's Naya? Okay. And who else? Prashan. No, Prashan is not here. Where is Jasmine? Jasmine Low, what number you on? Jasmine Low, what number you on? And then Summer, what number you on? Summer, what number you on? By the way, Tegan.
I'm finished. I'm just drawing up the graph.
Okay, you're just drawing a graph. Tegan, where's Tegan?
Yes, sir.
What did you get for the measurement for AC?
I got 7.5.
7.5, okay. So we have 7.5 centimeters. Now we want the size of CBA. So why put CBA? I want that. I meant CAB. I don't want CBA. So it's CAB. That's what I want. So we want the size of CAB. So let's measure that. So let's go ahead and use our protractor. And let's check this out. CAB. CAB. We're gonna put this here. CAB. I got 0. Okay, let me really lock this in. Okay. So we have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53. I got 53 this time. I don't know what y'all got, but I got 53. 50, 51.
Mine's in between
52,
53,
53.
54.
You in between? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Anyone else? What y'all got?
I got 53.
You got 53 point what?
Right?
You said you got 53 exactly?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? Tegan, Chai, or Aliana? What y'all get?
Mine is between 53 and 54.
Okay, and Olivia?
Between 53.
53? Okay. Let's check the calculator, see what they say. So if we do it again, this side, we change this to 8 centimeters. This side that's still 60. This side we change it to 7. What should this be? Oh, 53.4. So basically 53 because you round it. If you round it to the nearest whole number, it's going to be 53. So 53 is the answer. And 7.5 is actually 7.6, to be honest, because if you round it to the nearest whole number, that'd be 7.6. So 7.6 is the real answer. Between 7.6, 7.5 will work. This one, 53 is also the answer. Okay, good, cool. So this is going to be the answer for CAB is going to be 53. So we were right for that one. So it's going to be 53 degrees. It's really satisfying when you can get the exact answer. It's really satisfying when you know, okay, everything is right. So that's good. That's one thing I like, but geometry constructions, like once you get the exact answer, it's like awesome. Okay, so good. So I'm gonna put this inside the chat for those persons who need it. Again, I'm gonna put this inside the chat for those persons who need it. Good. Let me know how y'all feel about constructions. Do you like it? This is hard, difficult.
I dislike this
You
a
dislike
lot.
it a lot. Casey says you don't like it.
It takes really long.
It takes a
I don't
long
like
time.
it.
Tegan said,
It's just too much drawing.
How much
Hard.
drawing? It's hard. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I like
Any?
to draw it.
You like to draw it? Who said that?
Right.
Right. Okay, you like to draw it. You like to see how everything that come together. Yeah, I mean, at first I hated geometry constructions. Oh boy, I hated it. Especially, I just couldn't get the 60 degrees when I was in grade what? 8 or 9. Or maybe 7, one of them. And I just hated it, man. I used to make a lot of mistakes. Oh my. But then after you get it and you get used to it, it's pretty fun. It's still daunting because you're like, I hope I get the right answer. I hope. It's so daunting. But once you get it right, it's like awesome. All right, so that's that. Do we have any more questions like this? So this one says, draw a line PQ, 8 centimeters. Use a paragon to construct a 60-degree. Draw an angle at 60. Complete. Okay, this is a good one. This could be our last one before we go. I mean for math, because we have social studies and RK after this. So this one says, draw and label the line PQ, call it 8 centimeters. Using a pair of compass and ruler, only construct an angle of 60 degrees at P. Complete and label the diagram, and then draw a 40-degree angle at Q. Then complete and label the diagram to form triangle PQR. So let's do that, right? Let's actually do this question. First, I have to put it I have to actually write it down. So let's write this down. It says, draw and label the line PQ is equal to 8 centimeters. B, we want to, using a pair of compasses and a ruler, only construct an angle of 60 degrees at P. On part C, it says, draw an angle of 40 degrees at Q. And then D says complete and label the diagram to form triangle PQR. Complete and label the diagram to form triangle PQR. So we want to draw and label the line PQ at 8 centimeters. Using a pair of compass and ruler only, construct an angle of 60 degrees at P. Draw an angle of 40 degrees at Q. Complete and label the diagram to form triangle PQR. Interesting. Okay, we have to quickly do this. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna put this on top. So let's quickly do this. All right, so let me clear this whole thing. So we want to draw and label the line. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to draw and label the line PQ, and it has to be 8 centimeters, right? So it's going to be 8 centimeters. It's going to be 8 centimeters. So from here to here is 8 centimeters, right? Then using a pair of compasses and ruler only, construct a 60-degree angle at P. So you have to label it, right? We have to label this thing PQ. So we're going to label this part P. I'm going to label this part Q. And it has to be 8 centimeters. Right? So label this PQ. Using a pair of compasses and a ruler only, construct an angle of 60 degrees. So it's going to be 60 degrees. Right here, lock that in. 60 degrees. Right? So we have to draw a 60-degree angle at P. Draw this all the way down here. Right, and then we're gonna come here and move this here. Then we're gonna draw an arc right there. What else they say? Draw an angle of 40 degrees at Q. Oh, okay. All right, so we have to go and get they say draw. When they say draw, that means you don't have to use if they say draw, you don't have to use a compass. You just have to use your protractor and draw it. They say draw an angle of 40 degrees. So 40 degrees is right there. So we're gonna pinpoint 40 right there. That's 40 degrees. So that's 40 degrees right there. And then they said, how long should they say label it? What in the world? Okay, draw and label the line PQ, 8 centimeters. Use a construct. Oh. We just have to draw it out. Okay. So we're gonna use a blue one to indicate where this one go. Move this. I'm gonna use a blue line. So I'm gonna draw it. It has to go 60 degrees, right? It has to be 60 degrees. I don't know how long it needs to be, so I'm just gonna draw a long one, right? And then I have to draw another one. We're gonna call this the green one. Let me put my protractor here, and I'm gonna go from here. Remember, it has to cut at 40. So I'm gonna go right there. So this is our angle, and we're gonna call this what? Call this one. We're gonna call this one R, right? They say PQR, so PQR. So this is supposed to be what? 40 degrees. and it's supposed to be what? 60 degrees. All right. And so that's how we draw this particular triangle. All right, let me know if you understand that, please. Let me know if you understand that, how we draw this.
Yeah.
Let me know if you understand it, Samantha.
I don't.
You don't? You want to get it one?
No, sir.
No? Okay, so the first thing we did was we draw and labeled PQ, which is 8 centimeters. You saw that, right?
I saw that.
Then we have to construct an angle of 60 degrees. So we went at P and we constructed the 60-degree angle.
Oh, I thought you measured that out.
No. After we already construct that, then we say draw an angle of 40 degrees. That one we have to actually like draw. You cannot, I haven't taught you how to construct it, a 40 degree. So you just go on your protractor and just draw the 40 degree right there. Right? You see that?
That's all.
Just draw that out. And then they say complete the diagram to form a triangle PQR. So you just draw a line at 60, draw the line at 40, and then where they connect, that's where R is. Okay.
That's it.
Okay, good. Anyone else understand it? Let me know if you understand it. Again, let me know if you understand.
I do.
China,
I do.
Dion,
I do.
Malia,
I do.
Bry,
I do.
Kevin,
I do.
Tegan, I think that is.
I
The
do.
rest, Chai. Okay, that's good. The rest of you, I'm not hearing from you. And that's annoying. People like Joseph don't answer me when I call. Sabria ain't answer me yet. Kema, Kiajane, Mark, Nevea. I'm asking, do y'all understand how I got this triangle? That's my question.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Well, answer me then. You have to answer me. Ricardo ain't answer me yet. Where's Ricardo? Where's Ricardo? Kiajane says she understand. And Aliana, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Please go ahead and take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp so that we can go ahead and take a picture of it. I mean, so we could go ahead and go into social studies. All right. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right, again, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp so that we can continue. All right, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. All right. Now we're gonna move on to social studies. So we can do that. All right, let me move all of this stuff. No, let me move this. All right, so let's head up. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I cannot believe that it's Thursday already. I honestly cannot believe that. Thursday, the 25th of April, 2024. The subject is, of course, social studies. And the topic is the Lord Proprietus. So now we're looking at the Lord Proprietus for a while now. So when we talk about the Lord Proprietus, we're talking about these men who wanted to, govern the Bahamas. Can anyone not govern, but really rent or lease the Bahamas? Anyone remember the reason? Like, what were they motivated by? What was the reason why they wanted to? Say it again. They wanted to what?
Make a profit.
Very good. They wanted to make a profit, right? So they wanted to make a profit from these islands, and so they end up leasing it. And during the time, Nassau didn't really benefit, and the Bahamas didn't really benefit much from their governance, right? And we talk about the proprietary government structure with the Lord Proprietor at the top, then the proprietary governors that they would appoint. Now, even though we're talking about Lord Proprietors, today we're going to be talking about mainly proprietary governors, right? So proprietary, the governors, right? The governors who they appoint and what they did. Now, just to kind of give you a glimpse at the names of the governors that they appointed, let me just write them down. So the Lord Proprietors appointed governors or selected governors to govern the Bahamas, such as, does anyone know any of the Lord Proprietors?
Lord Berkeley.
Say it again.
Lord Berkeley.
No, I'm sorry, not the Lord Proprietors. Any of the governors of the Lord Proprietors.
Oh, the governors.
Yeah.
Monk?
Say it again.
Monk?
Monk?
Christopher
No.
Monk?
Lord Ashby.
That's the Lord.
Not the Lords. I'm talking about the governors. Anyone ever heard of Nicholas Trott?
Nicholas Trott. He was the best governor.
He was a governor that they used. I don't know if he was the best governor.
No, he was a corrupt.
Anyone ever heard of John Wentworth? Anyone ever heard of him?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, so that's just some names that I mentioned, but there are several, right? So such as Hugh Wentworth. We're not gonna be able to talk about all of them because it's so long, but I'm just gonna give you a snapshot of like who they were. So Hugh Wentworth. Then you have John Wentworth.
Didn't he like collapse?
Who?
Hugh Wentworth.
Hugh Wentworth. We can talk about him right now. He was the first official proprietary governor, but like you said, he died before. You mean like before he came, right?
That's up before he took up his post.
Yeah, he did. He did. So John Wentworth, and we have Charles Chillingworth. Boy, these people names are interesting, boy. Charles Chillingworth, Robert Clark.
I think he was the best governor.
Robert Clark?
That's so.
I don't know if any of them were pretty good because you probably might be talking about remember, we're talking about proprietary governance. We're not talking about people like Woodes Rogers and who was that other guy who came after Woodes Rogers? Like those type of governors. We're talking about like proprietary governors, like the ones before the pirates. Like we're not talking about like crown colony governors. You know what I mean? Because some of them were good, but the proprietary governors was not really good. They didn't really, like, for example, as a result of a lot of the things that was going wrong from the proprietary governors and government, that's when, crown colony government was introduced. And then that's when you had royal governors, and they did better than, the Lord proprietors and their governors. So you probably may be talking about them. So like George Finney and Woodes Rogers, people like them, they are royal governors, and they did something, at least they did better than the Lord proprietors. So Robert Clark, Richard Lilburn, and then you have Thomas Bridges. Then we have Walter Jones. Then you have Nicholas Trott. Then you have Nicholas Webb. Then you have Elias Haskett. You have Edward Birch. So if you look at the last names of these people, like Clark, and you see, you get the sense that, a lot of names that we call Bahamian names actually are European last names, especially when we consider our heritage with the loyalists and, with the Lord proprietors and England and British. We have a lot of English or European last names and even first names like Thomas and Child. Well, not a lot of person don't name Charles. I know a Charles, but like John and Richard and Clark. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about Hugh Wentworth. So Hugh Wentworth, let's talk about him, a little bit about him. Let's see if we can get a little something about everyone, even though we can't like describe them all because there's so much, and I don't want to take too much time on the descriptions of these people. But Hugh Wentworth was appointed. He was.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit. Do I have any more work to do?
I thought you already gone. I'm sorry. You finished the math, right?
Yes, sir.
And you did the constructions?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. You can leave. See you very soon. Good night. So he was appointed as the first official governor, but like one ended two, but he died. He died before he arrived and never made it to the islands. So he didn't make it to the islands. He ended up drowning, right? But his brother, was named the governor, and that's why his brother became, the first one who actually made it. So he drowned at sea. His brother, however, John Wentworth, was named governor, which was later confirmed by the Lord Proprietors. So question, what was the name? Anyone got answer? What was the name of Hugh Wentworth's brother? What was the name of Hugh Wentworth's brother?
John Wentworth.
John Wentworth. What catastrophic event occurred to Hugh Wentworth?
He drowned and then died.
Yeah, he drowned, right? What was the name, China, of the person who was appointed as the first proprietary governor?
The first official.
Yeah, the first official one.
Hugh Wentworth.
Very good, Hugh Wentworth. Where's the Johnny?
Yes, sir.
Can you read the section on Hugh Wentworth?
Pardon me.
Read the paragraph on Hugh Wentworth.
He was appointed as the first official governor, but he died before he arrived and never made it to the islands. He drowned at sea. His brother, John Wentworth, was named governor, which was later confirmed by the Lord.
By the Lord Proprietors. Very good. So, Ajani, what was the name of the first official governor of the Proprietors? What was the name of the first official governor of the Proprietors?
Hugh Wentworth.
Very good, Hugh Wentworth. Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there? Where's Akiro? Down here from Akiro. Let's go on to John Wentworth. Now, John Wentworth, he was a sea captain. And a pirate before he became the first proprietary governor. Now, he was the first proprietary governor, but the first one, official one, was Hugh Wentworth. So but he was a sea captain. So remember that. So he was a sea captain and pirate before he became the first proprietary governor of the Bahamas. Now, his responsibility was to enforce the laws and regulations of the proprietors. But he didn't do that. He wasn't on that run, right? He was not interested in that. The proprietors, they wanted him to collect their share of money, right? So the proprietors wanted Wentworth to ensure that he collected their share of money from the wreck goods and Brazilito wood that the settlers sold. So the proprietors wanted a portion from the monies or the funds that the settlers got from selling Brazilito wood or even from wreckage, right? So the Lord proprietors wanted a portion of that, right? And John Wentworth was supposed to make sure that the people would basically, kind of like a tax, that the people would basically give to the Lord proprietors a portion of the money that they made from either the wreckage or either from the Brazilito wood that they sold, right? Now, the colonists, meaning the people who were under his, governance, they're like, we don't want you to take our money. We don't want you to take a portion of our money. I mean, naturally that makes sense. People don't want you to take a portion of the money that they made and send it to the Lord proprietors. And so the people rebelled against John Wentworth. It was like, we ain't on your run. We do not want you to be interfering with the money that we make, taking a portion of it and sending it to the Lord proprietors. So the colonists, they rebelled, right? So the colonists did not agree with his rules and regulations. So they rebelled, and they rebelled against his authority. So they rebelled against his authority because they were not interested in paying taxes to the Lord proprietors. The Lord proprietors end up, what they did, the Lord proprietors blamed Wentworth. So they blamed him for the rebellion of the people, even though it was their idea. Like, you all wanted to enforce that these people be taxed. Now they're rebelling against me as their governor. And now the Lord proprietors are blaming the Wentworth for the rebellion of the people, which makes no sense, right? So they blame Wentworth for this and dismissed him. That's the only reason why they blame him, so that they could, make him lose his job for not maintaining the law and order, and for not looking after their interests. So they're like, you're not, you know, we want you here to make sure that the people stay in order and to make sure we get the monies from the people. And because you're not able to do this, like you could go, leave. We don't want you here. Wentworth was more interested in sailing his ship throughout the islands and searching for wreckage or for wrecks and ambergris, which they could sell. So all right, good. Very good. Where is Dior, Ramsey? Can you read the paragraph on Wentworth?
John Wentworth. He was a sea captain and a pirate before he became the first proprietary governor of the Bahamas. His responsibility was to enforce the laws and the regulations of the proprietors. The proprietors wanted Wentworth to ensure that he collected their share of money from the wrecked goods and Braziletto wood that the settlers sold. The colonists did not agree with his rules and regulations, so they rebelled against his authority. The law proprietors blamed Wentworth for this and dismissed for not maintaining the law and order and for not looking after their interests. Wentworth was more interested in sailing his ship throughout the islands and searching for wrecks and ambergris.
Thank you. So Dior, what was the name of the governor who the people rebelled against his authority? What was the name of him?
John Wentworth.
John Wentworth, very good. Thank you, Dior. All right, I need you all to take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp. This is all the notes that I'm gonna give you. I don't wanna crowd you with too much. Again, go ahead, take a picture of your notes and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Kyle Williamson? Kyle, are you there? Kyle, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, good. Go ahead and read the paragraph.
The law proprietors appointed governors to govern the Bahamas, such as Hugh Wentworth, John Wentworth, Charles Chillingworth, Robert Clark, Richard Lilburn, Thomas Bridges, Chad Cadwal.
No, I want you to read the second paragraph, John Wentworth.
Okay. That's all. John Wentworth, he was a sea captain and a pirate before he became the first proprietary governor of the Bahamas. His responsibility was to enforce the laws and regulations of the proprietors. The proprietors wanted Wentworth to ensure that he collected their share of money from the wrecked goods and rather little wood that the settlers sold. The colonists did not agree with his rules and regulations, so they rebelled against his authority. The law proprietors blamed Wentworth for this and dismissed for not maintaining the law and order and for not looking after their interests. Wentworth was more interested in sailing his ship throughout the islands and searching for wrecks and ambergris.
Very good. All right. So let me ask the question, Kyle. That's Kyle.
Yes, sir.
What was the name of the governor whom the people rebelled against his authority?
John Wentworth.
John Wentworth. Very good. And this is a question for anyone to answer. What was the name of the governor? Who was the first official governor that was appointed? The first official one that's appointed. Anyone can answer. What's the name of the first official governor appointed by the Lord Proprietors?
Hugh Wentworth.
Hugh Wentworth. Very good. And what was the name of his brother?
John Wentworth.
John Wentworth. Besides Hugh Wentworth and John Wentworth, give me a name of another governor that was appointed by the Lord Proprietors.
Charles.
Robert Clark.
Robert Clark. Yeah, very good. What else? Or who else? Say it again.
Charles Ware.
Charles Wentworth. Good. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and move on to social studies. What I'm going to do, religious studies. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of this particular slide. I need you all to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Make sure I do that. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. And let's move on to all right, let's go ahead and go on to religious studies. All right, today is a setup. Today is Thursday, the 25th of April, 2024. The subject is, of course, religious studies. And the topic is, so the last time we were here, we were talking about Philip and the Ethiopian eunuch. And we said that the eunuch is a person who is castrated. And we talked about how Philip met him and his chariot, and Philip was talking about him, and then the man who was the eunuch, he got baptized, right? So today we're going to be talking about another account. So obviously we already talked about the Ethiopian eunuch. Now let's move on to the story of the conversion of Saul. The conversion of Saul.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Will you send the English after class?
Yeah, I'll send it after class. Yeah, I'll send it
Thank
to
you.
you. So we're going to be looking at the conversion of Saul. I don't know how much of this we could do, but we might just get started. The conversion of Saul. Have any of you ever done this topic, the conversion of Saul?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Jevin.
Yes,
Anyone
sir.
else besides
Yes, sir.
Jevin? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What do you know about Saul's conversion?
Well, he was on his way to Damascus.
Yeah, he was on his way to Damascus. Yes.
Then Jesus struck him down, and he fell off his beast. Then Jesus by him.
Then he what?
He got blind by Jesus.
He got blinded. Yeah, that's what happened. He got blinded. Right. So he fell off his horse or whatever animal that he was on, and then he heard this voice. What did the voice say?
So why are you
Saul, Saul, why are you what?
Persecuting me.
Persecuting me. Very good. Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? Very good. All right. So we said, Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? And so this is a picture that shows what happened. So he was riding along on the way to persecute some Christians, and then there was a great light, and he fell off his beast, and the voice spoke to him, and he heard the voice, and it said, Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me? And he asked, like, he was confused, you know what I mean? And what Jesus was basically saying is that when you persecute my followers, you are persecuting me. And so let's go ahead and go through the story. So let's first define what persecution is. So we're gonna say what persecution is. Persecution means to harass someone or treat someone badly because of their beliefs. All right, so persecution means to harass someone or to treat someone badly because of their beliefs, right? Go ahead, Jevin, can you read the definition of persecution?
Persecution is to harass someone or treat someone badly because of their beliefs.
Very good. And Chai, can you read the definition of persecution?
To harass someone or treat someone badly because of their beliefs.
Very good. So let's talk about Saul and his background. So Saul had a dual citizenship. Right, so we had a dual citizenship. What does that mean? That means that he was a Jew and he was also a Roman, right? That he was very proud of. Anyone in here have a dual citizenship? Anyone? Okay, no one. So that means that you are a citizenship. You're a citizen of two countries. Like you're not only a citizen of the Bahamas, you're a citizen of someplace else. Anyone? And have a dual citizen? All right, so first, he was a Jew because he was a Jew because he was born in the city of Tarsus. He was also a Roman because his father was a freedman. So he was a Jew and a Roman, right? Saul was also a very religious man, right? A very devout and religious Jew. A very religious man. He was a devout Pharisee who had been taught by the respected doctor of the law. Gamaliel. So Gamaliel was someone who was very influential, and he was a devout, and he was a very well-respected teacher, and that was the teacher of Saul. And so Saul was taught under the best. So we had dual citizenship, right? He was a very religious man. He was a Pharisee, a devout Pharisee, and he was taught by one of the best teachers of the law, right? So Saul firmly believed in the law of Moses and the teachings of the Jewish religion. And Saul also spoke several languages. So that's a little bit about Saul. I need Chai. Chai, can you read? Thank you. Chai, can you read Chai, can you read Saul's background?
Saul had dual citizenship. He was very proud of.
Supposed to be that he was.
Yes, sir.
Go
Saul
ahead.
had dual citizenship that he was very proud of. First, he was a Jew because he was born in the city of Taras. He was also a Roman because his father was a freedman. Saul was a very religious man. He was a devoted Pharisee who had been taught by the respected doctor of the law, Gamaliel. Saul firmly believed in the law of Moses and the teachings of the Jewish religion. Saul spoke several languages.
Very good. Thank you, Chai. I need Kema. Are you there, Kema?
Yes, sir.
Read the information on Saul's background.
Saul's background. Saul had dual citizenship that he was very proud of. First, he was a Jew because he was born in the city of Tarsus. He was also a Roman because his father was a freedman. Saul was a very religious man. He was a devout Pharisee who had been taught by the well-respected doctor of the law, Gamaliel. Saul firmly believed in the law of Moses and the teachings of the Jewish religion. Saul spoke several languages.
Okay. Right, very good. So I need to ask you all a question. Is it true or false that Saul had a dual citizenship? Is that true or is that false?
True.
That's true. That's true. Very good. What was the name of Saul's teacher, the one who was a very well-respected doctor of the law?
Gamaliel.
Gamaliel, very good. Gamaliel. And Kyle, where's Kyle? Where's Kyle? Can't hear from Kyle. Paul, are you there? Where's
Yes,
Paul?
sir.
Why was Saul why was Saul a Roman?
Because of his father.
Because of his father. Very good. Where's Mark? Mark, are you there? Where's Mark? Mark, can you hear me? Where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
Mark, I'm gonna call on you to read. I want to know if you're writing down the notes because I don't see no notes from you.
Yes, sir. I right now. Just that I don't have my mommy phone right now.
So you want me to arrive for me yet?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, let's continue with the rest of these notes. So okay, so let's talk about his life-changing event. So a life-changing experience. I need everyone to be writing this down. So when I ask for the notes, I need you all to give it to me. All right, I need everyone to be writing this down. So as Saul was traveling, wait. Before we, anyway, let's just talk about, as Saul was traveling to Damascus, God stopped Saul to let him know what he really wanted him to do. Now, why was Saul on his way to Damascus? Does anyone know? Saul was on his way to Damascus to persecute Christians. Now, he went so far as to get letters from the chief priests, giving him permission to go to Damascus and persecute the Christians that he found. So as he was riding, a bright light suddenly began to shine in his eyes. The light was so bright. He's riding. The light was so bright that it caused Saul to fall from to fall from the animal that he was riding. So a bright light shined through, and it caused him to fall from the animal that he was riding. Then a voice spoke to Saul through the light. Then a voice from heaven spoke, asking Saul, 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 why are you persecuting me? Asking Saul, why are you persecuting me? So that Saul would not be confused, Jesus let Saul know that it was him. Jesus explained that Saul was working against the people So Saul was working against the people whom he had left behind to do his work. This encounter allowed Saul to realize that what he was doing was wrong, and that he should be helping Christians and not hurting Christians. Okay, good. Mark, I need you to read a life-changing experience. Read that for me. Where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
I need you to read a life-changing experience. Go ahead, Mark.
All right. Yes, sir. A life-changing experience. As Saul was traveling to Damascus, God stopped Saul to let him know that what he really wanted him to do. Saul was on his way to Damascus to persecute Christians. He went so far as to get letters from the chief priest giving him permission to go to Damascus and persecute the Christians that he found. As he went riding, a bright light suddenly began to shine in his eyes. The light was so bright that it caused Saul to fall off the animal that he was riding. Then a voice from heaven spoke, asking Saul, why are you persecuting me? So that Saul would not be confused, Jesus let Saul know that it was him. Saul was working against the people whom he had left behind to do this work. The encounter allowed Saul to I can't see that.
This encounter allowed Saul to realize
that he would what wait that he
To realize
he
what he was doing. Sorry.
realized what he was doing wrong
Was wrong.
and that he should be helping Christians and not hurting Christians.
Very good. So Mark, before he got struck down by the light, where was he going? What was the place that he was going before he got struck down with the light? Damascus.
Damascus.
Damascus. Very good. Shekinah Kalma. Where's Shekinah Kalma? Shekinah Kalma. Where are you? Can't have from Shekinah. Where is Kyle Williamson? Where's Kyle? Kyle Williamson, where are you?
Joseph.
Kyle, where was Saul going before he got struck by the light? Where was Saul going before he got struck by the light?
Pardon, sir?
Where was Saul going? Okay, read the first line of the second paragraph.
Use one of the second paragraph. So
The second paragraph.
Saul was a very religious man. Wasn't he going to Damascus?
Damascus, very good. Damascus, thank you. Kyle, are you writing down the notes?
I don't do it just today, so.
Did you write down the social studies?
I don't do that.
What do you mean?
I don't do math, general science, and English.
You sure?
Yes, sir. I sent you my English and general science just on yesterday.
Did you send your math notes?
Yes, I sent all of them.
Okay. Where's Egypt?
I sent in my notes, Mr. Petit. This is
Okay.
Malik, so.
Okay. All right. Dior Ramsey, where's Dior?
Yes, sir.
What did Jesus say to Saul when he had a conversation with him?
He asked, why is he persecuting him?
Yes. When Jesus said, why are you persecuting him? What did he mean?
Like, why is he denying him? Or like, why is he like going against his people?
Yes, why is he going against his people? Yes. Thank you. Kmar, where's Kmar?
Yes, sir.
Are you writing down the notes? Egypt, are you writing down the
Yes,
notes?
sir.
Okay. And Akiro, where's Akiro? Where's Akiro? Akiro, are you there? Can't hear from Akiro. Okay. By the way, go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Go ahead and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Where's Paul?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you a question. To whom did Saul go to? To whom did Saul go to get permission to go to Damascus?
From the chief priest.
Yes, the chief priest. Very good. All right. Once you're ready, take a picture of your work and send it to me. You can leave. Again, once you're ready, taking a picture of your work, you can leave.
Good night, Miss Petit.
Good night. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Wonderful
Good
evening. Good night. All right, again, go ahead, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me and take it and send it to me and take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Good night, Mr. Petit. I send my work.
Good night. All right, DR, you finished with the notes?
No, sir, I'm almost done.
Okay.
Good night, sir.
Good night.